Hmm.
Oh, now it's live. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's the problem. I thought I pushed it and I didn't. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm blonde. So there's the
Here, let's
zero.
visit. Oh, okay,
But
that's what I was looking for.
it'll still take it. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, it says I'm live. Okay. So let me turn that down. Yeah, my allergies are bothering me. Okay. I have to turn the sound all the way down.
Okay, one person, two people. Oh, wait, one.
No, Troy Sutton's here. Hey, Troy, how are you doing? He was at the second meetup. You didn't get to meet him.
Okay.
This is my friend Connie.
Hi.
I forgot to push the button for the live. I thought I did, and I was sitting here waiting, and then all of a sudden I realized I didn't push it. All yeah, I'm a dork. Anyway, it says 4 people are in here. I forgot to put my notification because I'm looking pretty rough today because I just healing over food poisoning. I got a real bad case of food poisoning, and it was really bad. I was so sick. I was sick all day yesterday, part of today too. So
Yeah, she hasn't been very strong today.
No, it was really bad. So anyway, what are you up to today, Troy? Nick, I love that. All the little. So Troy, are you related to Popcorn Sutton, or are they just teasing you? I was curious because I thought I heard that, but I wasn't for sure, so I'd ask you up front. So we watch Moonshiners, you know, and
Okay.
Popcorn Sutton's like the legend in moonshining. I mean, the legend. And so, anyway, I thought I heard somebody say that he was related to Popcorn Sutton. I don't know for sure. So I'm wondering if YouTube's giving out the notifications. I know whenever I join a live stream, it's already started. Like you get the notification, it's already been started, and they're already talking.
Right, yeah.
And then you go in, you're like, what the heck? He may not even still be in here.
It's showing floor still. Does it drop off as they leave?
It should. Or they could be in several live streams at a time and then just be.
Oh, back and forth.
Yeah.
Going back and forth. Okay.
Yes.
Because that other one just went live too.
I know. There's a lot of people live. There's live people. So on tonight is normally Leonard Mountain, except for we were out working. I missed them, so I try and catch them on the replay. And then me, then MT Homestead, and then is it Peter with Old Man King Homestead, and then somebody, and Lori's Prepping for Heaven. I'm trying to get a schedule. Yeah, she's really sweet. Chris is on her live stream a lot. So, Camping K-Tree, how are you doing? How's your night going? So yeah, I need to make me a list. So Webb's Web has the list of everybody that goes live. James Hall, how are you doing? You met him at the meetup. Yeah, I still need to give Connie a list so she can subscribe to you guys, all the people she met. Oh, nice. That is a good thing. You're not getting any storms, or the storm's over with. I think we all want to know.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. Storm after storm after storm. So now we're playing catch up trying to plant a garden. Because we're just now drying out enough to where we can plant a garden. And then we were trimming tomatoes and bagging blooms and moving tomatoes and
Chopping the stuff down that has grown up while it's been raining.
yes, we did this in an hour, probably an hour. And then 30 minutes we took to give the chickens water and stuff.
Yeah, clean their stuff out.
Because you have to do that a couple times a day. And then I gave them a whole bunch of live black soldier flies, and you'd have thought they went to heaven. They were like nuts. Yeah, I just dumped the whole big mineral tub of them in there, and they just were crawling all over the place.
Oh,
and the
they were-
chickens were like happy as
They were going
Yeah.
crazy.
It was really funny watching them scatter everywhere. It's kind of cute when they get a bug, they go. Oh, thank you. That's right. They were at the 10 killer meetup. I forgot about that. I ran into so many people, and then I sat with Rebecca working on that. She was trying to teach me how to loom knit scrubbies, and I missed out on visiting with a whole lot of people that day. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Connie will have to watch it too, because she's gonna subscribe to everybody that she met that day too.
Yes.
And she had a campaign event to go to that Friday night before the Mid-America. And I was leaving a day early so I could stay at my sister's lake house. And she didn't get to come with me that second time. Hopefully we can get it ironed out. She's busy.
Yeah.
She's busy fighting and campaigning and doing everything she can for our country, you know.
Yes.
That's how come we are such good friends, you know.
Yes.
And she fixed a dinner, except for it looks good. Show them your dinner. It is freaking awesome.
It's half gone, but how do I get in there?
I know it's opposite. That look good. Oh my gosh, the house smells delicious. Family Night is our mountain home. Possum Run, 3 Mississippi. Okay, that's right. Thank you, James. I was trying to think of. So I missed last week, and it looks like I'm missing a bunch of people this week too. Our mountain home. You didn't get to meet them.
I remember you talking about them though.
Yeah, they were.
Did we go on their live?
No, they were in Oklahoma, and they moved to Arkansas.
Okay.
They're really sweet. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? I got my friend Connie with me. She's been helping me today.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I did want to spend some time with you, Troy. I didn't get to because I was kind of helping with everything and cutting watermelon stuff, so I didn't get to visit with a lot of people. But hey, that's part of it. Everybody will just have to come and visit with me while I'm chopping up stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Aw, pretty good. Yeah, I laid around in bed this probably till about noon, and then I got up, started trying to get things done, and I just still felt like crap. And I got so sick. I ate salad, and I got the worst food poisoning that you could imagine. I mean, it was bad. I thought I was going to die. So I feel kind of today. My energy level's not up, but I'm drinking plenty of fluids. I just made Connie and I a smoothie, drinking that. Got my ice water with the empty homestead, my used sticker on the bottom.
And this smoothie is really good.
Yeah, it's delish. It's got like fresh peach in it.
Yes, packed full of good stuff.
From the trees out in the freaking orchard.
Yep.
It's got some berries and a little bit of frozen coconut, banana. Oh no. Dang, more storms. Now, do you live in Virginia, Troy? I If I got you mixed up, I apologize. I was thinking you lived in Virginia. Tell me if I'm wrong on that too. And it's just been storm. Got it started in what? March?
Oh my gosh.
March,
yeah.
April, May, and the first part of June. Storms. West Virginia, okay. Wow, so you guys are getting the storm. Aren't you all getting that darn heat? That really bad extreme heat?
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be 115-degree
No, they're getting
temperatures. You
worse than
said
that.
worse than that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Worse than Oklahoma?
Oh, I know. No, isn't it like 119 and 120 in some? At least that's what
In
I've
Arizona,
heard.
it is. That's normal in Arizona.
Yeah, but not for up that way.
Mm-mm.
No, New York and Pennsylvania and
No.
all that.
Not at all.
Let's see what that says. Oh, wow. And see, the Vineyard Farmhouse, Brian, he, I don't know, was he at the, he wasn't at the 10 Killer meetup. He was at the Mid-America, right? Or did I get that mixed up? When you go to two meetups back to
Pretty
back,
much back to back.
yeah,
Yeah.
you forget who was where and who was what, and yeah. But I know meeting him, and then I think it was at this last one because I should have stayed. We were all visiting in Jesse and Lisa's camper, and I should have stayed. They were trying to tell me just stay another night and take. I drove in the darn storm, which is so stupid. And then my husband was so mad when I got home. He was like, "You're not going to any more YouTube meetups." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Oh, I didn't realize I was living in a communistic marriage. Oh, thank you so much. She's so sweet. She is doing a good job moderating for me. So, but I talked to him and I said, I can't help the weather. But see, the year before, I dodged tornadoes all the way home. So it was like deja vu. And he was like worried about me. And it's like, you're not going nowhere anymore. But I think he was just reacting in the moment. Hey, Stan, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. How's the weather in your area? In the moment. Hey, Stan, how are you doing? She turned on her phone. So Linda said, Connie, hey there.
Hey, hi Linda.
Yeah, Stan is in a group of friends that you would like, the Freedom people.
Awesome.
Yes, yes. She fights hard for our country. She's involved in a lot. Big time.
It is my passion.
Mm-hmm. You know. Oh, OKC citizen, how are you doing?
That's me.
Oh, okay. I love that. Aw. I was like, we're trying to read your message, thinking it was mine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely blonde under this gray. Just someone. How are you doing? Welcome in. And Linda, if you want to share links, you're welcome to. If not, no big deal. So where is everybody at, and who's all got that heat? We're just wondering if it's actually the truth. Are they really getting that heat? Okay, low 90s here. We're doing well. Okay, I think I remember where you're at. I want to say it's Nebraska, but I could be wrong. I seem to get everybody mixed up these days. I'm like really not feeling the best tonight. Oh my gosh, I have just recovering from that food poisoning. I'm still kind of Okay. Oh, welcome in, Rich. It's nice to meet you.
Hello.
Oh, so they're new. I've not seen them before, so I need to make sure I add them. Do you have a channel, Rich? Are you just someone? No pun intended. That's awesome. I can read the chat better over here. It's hard for me to see it with that glare from the window.
Idaho.
Okay. Okay. I got you mixed up with the other one of ours that lives in Nebraska. Okay. See? One of my friends lived in Idaho for a while. So my friend's daughter was in the Air Force, and is my best friend from, gosh, we've been friends for 30 something years. And her son is her daughter is in the Air Force, and one of the guys they're with, she decided not to go with them, and they were in a really bad car accident, and some of them got killed. It was so sad. Hey, there's Joe Fix It for you. You didn't get to meet Joey, but because him and Ginger didn't get to come, but you'll get to meet them, and they are amazing. Joey and I compete to get into the live streams.
Oh,
first.
I remember you telling me about that.
But Joey's been kicking my butt lately, so it's all good. He's on top. But you would absolutely love Ginger. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'll fix it for you. The father will. That's
just
funny.
Somewhat.
That's so cute. Yeah, Joey is a real fix it for you guy. Ginger has him fixing everything. He's really good at fixing everything. Kind of like Tom,
Uh-huh.
You wait and see. Okay. What am I going to wait and see? It's so cute. Drinking a smoothie. It's actually really good. Except for even though I didn't put the chia seeds and all the other stuff in it. Normally I put in there like flax seed and hemp seed and all kinds of stuff. So who is all in here? It shows 10 people are in here, but I only see a few chatting. Oh, yeah, I'm not up to par, but I should be better by tomorrow. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I think once I eat, I'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, you usually do after
Yeah.
you eat something.
I just have been scared to eat because I don't want to, expel it. Yeah, it's not pretty. Don't like hugging the toilet at 1 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Not, and it's all from eating salad. It ain't even going out like binge drinking or nothing. Having some fun. I didn't get to party. Darn it. I just had that. And then I had a hangover like I've been partying. It wasn't fair. It's like, dang food. I just can't eat out. I just cannot eat out. It doesn't matter. How many times do I go eat? They either can't get my food right or I get sick.
Yeah, it's always one or the other. Always.
Yeah. So it's just, no, not happening. So Jan from Simply Jan, she was not at the meetup that you went to. She went to the next one. And then me and Ginger are like birthday.
Oh, wow.
Like 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, how our three friends have birthdays in the same month, a day apart. Oh, cool. Are your garden beds finished now, or are you asking us?
Wow. We can only wish.
Right? Well, for me, no. I got some new beds. So Tom and I ordered 6 metal beds, and I showed one of them, the square ones, and then actually I got 2 for my birthday, and I think they're big and oval. I haven't opened them up and got them put together yet because he's got to smooth the ground. And you know how getting Tom, Tom, oh my gosh, getting him to get on that tractor and smooth stuff's like crazy.
Can somebody do like a live FaceTime and show us how to operate that tractor?
Yes, I need to know how to do that tractor so I can get it done before he gets in here. The twins were born on Ginger's birthday, so their birthday was yesterday, the 24th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So all three of them had a birthday. Poor Joey. Oh my gosh, you got three in your family with birthdays.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Wow. There's Ginger. Ginger's not for nothing. And then Joe Fix It For You is her husband. And
Okay.
you'll get to meet them at one of the meetups.
Okay.
Hopefully soon. They didn't get to come. And gingerbread girl. Right? They either call her gingerbread girl or ginger snap or she's so sweet though. Yeah. I miss seeing them this year. She just gives the best hugs. I'm telling you. And then they gave me goodies when I got to the lake. And I went on the spur. I wasn't going to go because of the weather last year.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was on Mark and Deb's live stream. And they said, Wendy, come on. Just trust in the Lord and come on. And I went, okay. Well, I didn't have anything ready to bring.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah, I didn't get to bring them anything. Yeah. So Pinecone Fest, I'll have to see about that. The air conditioner, the belt keeps breaking, and my husband keeps having to replace the tensioner pulley. I don't have air conditioning in my Tahoe, and I'm cheap. I don't want a new car. I don't want to have to go get another car, and so I don't want to go anywhere, hardly.
Because it's 500 degrees.
Yeah.
And
in the
muggy
car,
as
it's
can
worse.
be.
Oh gosh, yeah, our road's still muddy and washed out most of it. It's in October. I'll have to see. I'll have to see how things are going, whether I can go, and then she's got to see if she can go because.
When is it? Because I can plan to go. My birthday's in October.
Ooh, you're a Halloween baby.
Oh no, October 7th.
Oh.
The beginning of the month.
My dad was born in October. Okay, you're planning on Pinecone Fest. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, Joey and Ginger are going to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Where is it at?
Yeah, can somebody give me the details? I know I have it written down somewhere, but if you saw my house right now, it's canning jars everywhere and it's a mess.
Take that hat
No
off.
AC needed. That's not so fun in a car though. And then my car's getting old. It's a 2005, so it's starting to make some noises and it's starting to like creak and crack and yeah, I don't know how much longer. What? Hold the breath of life, wash over you later, and take that silly hot off. Also, okay.
Was he talking about like the new
Yeah,
tractor?
no AC needed. Yeah, somebody needs
In
to
October
teach.
we won't.
Yeah, somebody needs to teach me how to drive that tractor.
We need to know.
Yeah, we need to know because Tom dear is like so loaded. I'm not kidding. Poor guy. So the greenhouse flooded and all that bed that was in the middle, it's all falling over and the dirt's coming out. And there's that. Then there's work around here trying to mow and weed eat. And that's mainly his work. I help him some. And then the freezer defrosted, so it drained all over the garage.
None of the vacuum sealers work.
Yeah, none of the vacuum sealers work.
3 or 4 of them, but not a single one of them.
No,
I mean,
they all quit.
We just can't get anything to go right around here.
And the washing machine's broke.
Yeah, it's
and
stuck
it won't
shut.
open. It's stuck shut. And I have a load of laundry in there that's going to smell really yucky. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can fix that.
What's happening?
Well, I need to hang on. Okay, there we go. You're blue. Okay, James, you should post another comment and I smurfed you. So yeah, the laundry door is shut. It's locked. And it's a Maytag. What the heck?
American made.
Yeah. From parts from China.
Probably, yeah.
Everything's made in China. So.
Or Mexico.
Needless to say, I can't wash my clothes. And they're piling up. They're piling up big time. So my husband bought me a washing machine, another Maytag, from another friend, but it's not the front loader, so it's the kind you put in. And I threw in, and it was for to wash the animal stuff. I threw all that in there and left it, and it's been in there for I don't know how long. Yeah, I just opened it up earlier, and I said to Connie, "Oh my gosh." She's gone. Doesn't surprise me, Wendy. Oh, good. So far, I'm a boring old lady. The trolls just don't pick on me. And since I'm on StreamYard, there's not as many trolls as there are on YouTube. When I go live on YouTube, the trolls come out of the woodwork, and then Johnny was like taking care of them right and left. Aw. Yeah. There was a few channels that I modded for several years ago, and they Single Dad Homestead had the most trolls. He got attacked. All of us, Mimsy, oh my gosh, all of us mods were just whacking trolls, and deleting and blocking people, and it was the whole freaking time. Well, some people might argue, about that, Joey. When you get to be my age, people don't always want to talk about the things we roll, like, gardening, survival, loving our country,
Yes.
restoring the farm. Oh, look, there's more people going live. It's just a busy night for lives.
That's good.
Rainey's had a night of that. Oh, the trolls? Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much, Stan. I'm praying for that. Things have been it's just been one thing after another, and I'm like, okay, Lord, what am I going to learn? What am I going to learn out of this? I'll learn it today. I'll hurry up. Right, thank you. Yeah, Stan's a good friend. Oh, wow. Did they go live on YouTube or did they go live on StreamYard? Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, Stan he's one of us for sure. He loves our country.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to drink a lot. I've got seeds in my mouth now. 94 with the heat index. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Well, here it wasn't too bad, but I did go out for just a little bit because so I talked to her and then I went inside and I sat back down and I was just going to take it easy. And I said, I'm going to rest for a little bit and then I'm going to probably go out and bag a few blooms. And she goes, well, I'm on my way. And so I was like, okay, yes. So we worked together really fast, and within an hour, I would say an hour, we kicked butt.
We got a lot done in 1 hour. When we get going, we don't mess around.
Welcome in, Kimba. It's good to see you. Hey, Mike and Terry. How are you doing?
Hey.
92 here felt like 110. Yeah, the
Yeah.
heat index. We were sweating.
Humidity is just horrid.
Mm-hmm.
It has been that way for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
It's the air you wear, is what the news station says, and then you end up like being soaked. I mean, totally
Hmm.
soaking wet. So, kind of in this summertime, I mean, this is no joke. You'll be out working, you will be so drenched, and you'll go in to eat. You will take your clothes off, you'll clean up because you'll freeze to death once you get into the air conditioning. Then you'll put more drier clothes on to go back out and work again. So you'll go through maybe 3 or 4 outfits a day. If not, you're crazy because you would be like dripping wet.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome in everybody.
Miss
Lori,
Remote
there's
Homestead.
Lori's prepping for heaven.
Yeah, I said hi to her.
Yes, she's really sweet. And then Mike and Terry, you remember meeting them.
Okay.
You'll have. I'm working on a list for her so she can subscribe to everybody she met at the meetup. Because she got to go to the first one, she didn't get to go to the second one because she was working on a campaign with one of the people running for governor. Right?
Yes.
Talk about that because there's a lot of Oklahomans in here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So when you guys, for next year, 2026, we have one of the many things we're going to be voting on is our Oklahoma State governor. And if you know anything about what's going on in our state, the governor has been totally, completely ignoring any request to stop the geoengineering in our state. As a matter of fact, at a press conference maybe 3 weeks ago, he point blank was asked about that, and he said, "We're not going to address it. There's no need to address that. We're not going to mess with that." So he just told us he's not going to stop the cloud seeding. He's not going to stop the manure. He's not going to stop the wind and solar farms that are destroying our ground, our crops, our water, even our water supply,
And the
our
ecosystems.
wildlife. Yes, the different ecosystems. And he's been playing around with the education system. The one elected person in our education system is the state superintendent of education. Currently, it's Ryan Walters, and he has urged our House and Senate to make laws that usurp the power and authority of his position. Only the state school board position. Now, if you want to make up new laws, they should apply to every board, every state board equally. He wants these new laws to only apply to our school board and only to the only elected official on our school, but all the other members of our school board, the governor gets to appoint. And that's not enough for him. He also wants to remove and usurp the authorities of the one elected official. So this gubernatorial position is an extremely important position, and Jake Merrick is who we're rooting for. And he said day one he will issue an executive order, a moratorium on every single green energy initiative, complete moratorium, and a request for like an interim study on them to see whether or not they are really even viable, because they have done such damage to our crops, to our farmers, to everyday people that are just trying to grow in their backyards.
Yeah. And tell about the DEQ.
Oh, the DEQ is here in our county, in Logan County. I went to our Board of Commissioners meeting, and they were voting on a discount. We had got a discount for $18,000, down from $35,000, because the DEQ is coming in trying to strong arm our local law enforcement and local, what is that board? County commissioners boards, forcing them to send agents onto people's properties in Logan County. Mind you, we have a large area of Logan County where we have no planning commission. There is no government authority to come onto our land for any reason outside of property taxes, and even that is limited to once every 4 years. Well, the federal government sends a DEQ in here to tell them, oh, you're going to go on those people's properties, whether you can or not. We're telling you to, and you have to, and you're going to. So thank God our commissioners said, no, no, we're not. We can't. So
Yeah.
the DEQ says, well, let me tell you what we can do for you then. We can charge you $35,000 to write you up a little media campaign called See Something, Say Something, snitch on your neighbors. If you
Yeah.
see that they're rerouting any type of water flow in any manner at all whatsoever. So our county commissioners were like, no. Two of them said no. One of them's like, oh yes, let's just pay him the 18,000. Let's just get him off our backs and get on down the road and see how
Now
far we can
that
deal
one
with
has to
it.
go.
Yep. And the other two are like, no, no, we're not going to pay them anything because if they want a little campaign, we can do it for a whole lot cheaper. We don't need to pay their engineers something that we can pay our own people. And we're not going to be telling our people to snitch on each other either. So we're just going to have another meeting with them and see what we can do because we're not doing what they told us to do. They do not come here with their federal overreach and tell us what to do in our county to
Yeah.
our people. So
Yeah.
I was very proud of him because that's, one of the good things he did. One of the bad things, the very first thing he did was have his road gravelled. Right after he got in, he had a mile right in front of his house and a mile down to the main road. He had it gravelled. I mean, this is mine, so this is the kind of person we're dealing with. But thank God he's taking a firm stance on that. And then the chair of the commissioner boards, he's like, yes, let me tell you guys about my experience with the DEQ.
Okay, Linda.
He said one day we were out burning trash, burning brush, and somebody came onto our property and it was a DEQ person. He said, I just need to let you know you can't be burning brush right now. It's against code. You can't burn brush. So this board commissioner said, well, what about my neighbor across the street? He's been burning brush all day too. And so the DEQ guy tells him, well, your neighbor across the street is a registered farmer, so he can burn brush. If you want to burn brush, you have to get some sort of fire netting wall thing. $50,000 if you want to be able to burn brush because you're not a farmer. That's how well
Yeah.
that's how concerned they are about the quality of the environment, and that's how well they protect it. If
Yeah.
you're classified as a certain person, then you can do it without any fines, any issues. But you can live across the road from somebody who doesn't share the classification. Oh, and they have to pay $50,000 for a firewall netting. That is not protection.
No.
That is tyranny. That is overreach. That is persecution of the people.
Exactly. And the humanure, is that really something that's good for the environment? It's making people sick. E. coli, salmonella, all kinds of medications go through
Yes.
feces. You want that spread on your crops for food? Not to
Yeah.
mention it kills everything.
Yeah, it destroys the sanctity of the soil for God knows how long.
A lot of us in here are gardeners, and a lot of us are into like regenerative farming. Like you want it all natural. You want the soil health. You can't put human manure, this human manure, on crops. That's waste. What if these people have cancer and they're on chemotherapy? All that gets passed through. What if they've been jabbed to the hilt and all that goes through the manure, the feces, the feces and the urine? That all goes onto the ground, and you want that in your food? They have proven it's made people's land toxic for years.
Yes.
And then that land has to be shut down, and they call it PFAS. In other states, farms were getting shut down because they could not sell their cows' milk, they couldn't sell their cows' beef, or any products from their farm because of that.
And not only do they come from that, but they come off of those wind turbine blades. They disintegrate and then they'll just go flying in the air, and they can go miles as far as the wind can carry them. They go down and they mess up people's crops. They mess up just the soil. They get into the soil and then they grow into the actual food and fruit that is produced from that soil. It's terrible what is being done.
And it gets into the water. Think about this. Think about our future and our kids' future. you don't want the ground so contaminated that we can't have food, you know? We
Right.
cannot grow food. Oh, I know. James, yeah, that takes years to get out of your soil. I think it takes, if it's Roundup, that takes 8 to 10 years to get out of the soil.
Ooh,
Yeah, it is. And it's very, causes lymphatic
cancer.
cancer.
Yes.
A lot of people that used it were getting lymphatic cancer and
Hodgkin's
yes.
lymphoma. Yeah.
And so, um, I was so thankful that when I married Tom, he didn't use the chemicals. He didn't grow food here. You know, we had a little garden back in the day, but he didn't do any of the chemicals on the ground. And he bought this property back in '83. Well, before that, there was never anything here. So I thought, well, this is the greatest, purest soil, you know. And now I got to worry about all the geoengineering, and that may be why I'm losing all my fruit trees. You know how I've been showing videos how they're debarking, like the bark's just peeling off. Well, I'm
Mm.
starting to watch people's videos in other countries, and they're losing their crops. The same thing's happening. The pollinators are disappearing,
Oh
and
my
it's
gosh,
like,
they're so diminished. It's
mm,
hard to find them. I mean, whereas before, every time I would put my flowers out, there would be like dragonflies, butterflies, hummingbirds,
yeah,
just all different kinds of. Now, I mean, you're lucky to see a few flutter in and
yeah.
out.
The new butterfly garden hardly has butterflies or bees or anything. I've seen a few dragonflies, and I don't see the lace wings. I have seen ladybugs around, the real American
Yeah.
ones, but I'm not seeing like the lace wings and all the stuff that I'm used to seeing here. And I believe it's from the spring, but
Hmm.
so chime in, tell me what you think, and you guys need to know what's going on in this state.
What is this? James said we were spraying electrical lines.
Okay, so when he was doing the roundup, they were spraying around the electrical lines.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
the oil companies and the
Mm-hmm.
electric companies, they go in and they do all that. Yeah, that's why you don't pick stuff up off the highway or off around the electric lines and stuff. So if you're foraging, you don't go near all that stuff.
Okay.
I work for a company out of South Carolina that also has a shop. Okay, yeah. Oh, let's read what Linda says. Every bill that goes through has another bill behind it to go through if it isn't just the children, but the grandchildren that you think of also. Exactly.
That's what
We
got me in
actually
it.
do. That is part of the reason we want a better way of life is for our children and our grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we both have grandchildren. Yeah, they do. Yep, that's exactly what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Even the railroads,
Yeah.
on the railroad tracks. Yeah, we're talking massive amounts of chemicals being sprayed. That all goes into the water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's killing the bees. The bees are on the endangered species list. The monarch butterflies, more pollinators, more things are going on the endangered list. It's really sickening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh.
Oh, how sad. That's not good. Yeah, you did right of ways on the railroad as well. Yeah, my ex-husband worked for BNSF Railroad, and that's how I knew that was going on. And that's how I knew
We use
the.
Roundup in the citrus groves every day.
Oh, wow. That's why I can't do citrus. That's why I'm growing my own. I got so sick. Connie's the same way I am in a lot of ways as far as food allergies. If she eats something and it's got chemicals, she starts itching. Her throat will get itchy, her chest will get itchy, start itching, and
Hands start
yes,
itching and feet.
I thought I was the only one that did that. I thought I was going nuts. And I went to the natural path and I said,
That's right.
you're not going to believe this. I'm in here for therapy because I itch and and he just kind of looked at me and said, broke it down into the diet, the food, healing the gut, and just the amount of our food supply, how toxic it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. I believe you because I can't hardly handle citrus. I really can't. Like I used to eat citrus all the time. I can't do it no more. When we were kids. Oh, wow. Man, that's sad because blueberries are so good.
Yes.
They're just wiping out so much, though. And really, if you learned how to do things natural, like what I had to go through, once the fire hit, then my ecosystem was trashed. I got tomato pinworms, and they were wiping out because I planted at that time 4 to 5 thousand tomato plants, and I did, had a CSA. Well, it was wiping out all my tomato plants, and I took my plant to plant pathology at Oklahoma State University, and they said you have a massive infestation of tomato pinworms. You need to. Here's your OMRI list of chemicals you can use. And I said, I don't use chemicals. He goes, well, you won't be able to grow tomatoes for 4 years because your ecosystem is off because that's not normal. And I said, I'm not spraying. You don't understand. He goes, well, good luck. You're going to lose your tomatoes. And I said, oh, yeah? No, I'm not. So I did a lot of research and researched beneficial nematodes, and I sprayed those. I did not lose any tomatoes the next year. That's natural. It goes back into the earth. And the only thing I didn't do was I had a bunch of mineral tubs all down that fence in the garden back in the day. And I grew a lot of food in that. Well, I forgot to spray those. Then I planted tomatoes in there and I lost all those. So, but everywhere else, no. Yeah. The reason being nobody wants to buy ugly fruit sisters. Oh, that's so horrible. I'm glad there's companies now that sell the misfit fruits, like Misfits Market and what is it, Ugly Produce or something?
Upcycling.
Yeah, I've tried to get on that list before, and I give up. I'm not. I'm just gonna try and grow everything I can here. I mean, we got 10 minutes, and then Mike and Terry go live. Yes, it does. It does taste like crap. Okay, the chat moved, and I didn't get to read that. Oh, wow. That's a lot of spraying. That's a lot of chemicals. Yeah, the ugly fruit tastes much better. And about the strawberries, did you see where the strawberries are white now?
Ew. It's crazy.
Yeah, keep talking to them.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the other day I was cutting up some strawberries for my roommate's younger daughter. And so I got a few out, washed them, took the tops off, and I was slicing them, and I was like, what? Two of them were like completely white on the inside. There was no red. It was just like a red coloring layer, like it had been dipped or something. It was completely white, like it had been dipped in red for the outer layer. But the insides were completely like a radish. It was crazy. I was like, what in the world?
And they're real hard.
Yeah.
They're real hard. They're not normal like a strawberry.
No, it's like, what are they doing? Just like trying to mix these in with the real ones?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So we need to just grow our own food. I mean, I think I was talking to somebody here in Guthrie about growing enough food for our county, like to build a structure, kind of like my geothermal greenhouse, to build grow enough food for our county. Because I've seen it done in other countries where they are, is it Iceland or Greenland? One of those has a big biodome, and they grow the bananas, all the tropical fruits there, and tomatoes, and all this stuff for their country. It's really fascinating. Sorbet. Oh, oh, yeah. I've seen my neighbor go after. They just took out all of her trees for this new pipeline going through. She was livid because in the entryway to her farm, back up past her gate, past the right of way and all that, she had these trees on her drive. Beautiful. They cut them down, and they have been tearing up our road. Oh, they tore up
Oh
our
my gosh,
bridge.
the bridge, you
Yeah.
can barely drive on the bridge. And they have, this is hilarious. Okay, I was coming over here this afternoon, and this is a little one lane, bridge on a country road. And on the right side of the road, where the bridge is like the wood is just like splintered and stuff, there's a detour sign pointing to the creek. So,
Yeah.
like, what in the world?
Yeah. And
They
part of the boards are
know.
missing, and they're
Yes.
in the freaking creek.
Yes.
And I'm like, I called it in. They said, we are so behind. Well, I actually went in person the other day. I think it was Monday. Yeah,
Did
because I
you?
went to, I did. I didn't get to talk to him.
You didn't.
He wasn't there, and I left a
Okay.
message, and I hadn't heard back. So, voila, if I don't hear back from him, then I'm going to be upset. I do have his cell number. He did give it to me because I did meet him before he actually got into office, and he said, I'm your new commissioner, so here's my cell if you need anything. I thought he was real nice.
We have the same one. Who's yours?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what's his name? He's the one for here. What is his name? My mind just went blank.
I know. Is it like Douglas or what is his name?
No, a lot of people didn't like him, but I don't have a problem with him.
Well, yeah. Well, they didn't like him because the first thing he did was go gravel a mile of road right in front of his house right after he got elected. And
Oh,
everybody needs there are
that's
people that
not
need their
fair.
road gravel a
Yeah,
lot
the
more
roads
than
are
him.
bad. The roads are really bad. Hey, Johnny, welcome in. And Christine, if you're here too. And she'll have her, Mrs. Christine Gillum Farm, so you'll have to add her. I'm writing them down. I just have to get them to her so she can add you all. No, what is his name? I forgot. I seriously forgot. But Johnny, you're going to have to watch the replay because you're going to need to know what's going on in Oklahoma. Who we got running for governor that's going to stop a lot of the garbage going on. He's on Freedom,
96.9. Yeah, not anymore. He had to give that up to run for the governor's position. So he did, but he does have a podcast called Jake for the State.
Yeah.
And you can watch, and he's been having on Tuesday evenings, he'll have a Facebook Live at 6, and then at 7:30 he does an X Space where he answers anybody's questions and just discusses with the people of Oklahoma what are the issues so he can get a handle on them, and just asks us our opinion and actually listens to us. And he has a lot of the same ideas and ideology that we have. He is a God-fearing patriot. He's actually a preacher at one time, and he is still doing. If you guys are going to be around on, let me look. If it's this Saturday at 9:30, 10 o'clock at the Capitol, there's going to be an event called Oklahoma Rising. And you can find that on his Jake for the State podcast page on Facebook, or Jake for Governor. And this is separate from his gubernatorial campaign. This is just something because whether he wins or not, he wants to see revival come to the state of Oklahoma. He wants to see abortion annihilated in the state of Oklahoma. And he wants to see us return to God so that we can get his blessing back. And that's what
Yes.
these things are about. This is something that he's doing simultaneously while he's campaigning, but it is separate from the campaign. And it's going to, he started it before and it's going to continue even after.
Oh, Johnny, I got something to show you. There's a auction coming up. We got the thing in the mail. I wanted to take a picture of it and send it to. I'll send it to Christine's cell, and she can show you. Hey, Critter Creek, you are late. We are just about. I have what a few minutes left. I can't see. I think it is. What I got? 5 more minutes. Um.
3.
Oh, 3 minutes. Ooh, we've got to hurry. Anyway, I'll send that because it's an auction that I think Tom would really want to go to. It's definitely a dude's auction, but I'm gonna go be right by my man and I'm gonna tell him what I want there. You know, poke him, because the auctioneer is a friend of ours, and he pretty much knows that I sit there and I'm like, Tom, Tom, and then everybody in the auction will go, Tom, buy it. Yeah, so they all know I'm the boss. So anyway, it's kind of fun, but yeah, I'll have to. I saw that in the mail and I thought of you, and I thought, yeah, I need to send this to you. That'd be so cool. And then you can meet Tom. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's not real close to here, so it might be close to you. Oh, I know. Tom and I used to go to auctions a lot, and then once we built the house, we kind of that took the 4 years, and now we haven't started back up again. Okay, I will. Yeah, you'll have to watch him. He's got auction videos. He gets some good stuff. I see
Cool.
some good stuff at his auctions.
Mm.
Um, I know I've got a few minutes left, and it's just not enough time. This hour's not enough time. Dang it! But I appreciate Connie being here. She came over to help me, and I said my
Yes.
live is here in a little bit, so I'm gonna have to take a shower and just throw some clothes on, and you can be at my live. And she said, oh yeah.
I
So
enjoy sitting in with you.
yeah, and a lot of you got to meet her, so and you'll get to see her a lot, and she will subscribe to you guys.
Yes.
But anyway, thank you for posting MT Homestead's link. Please go watch them. They're live in 1 minute. So love you guys, and I will talk to you later.
Love you. See you next
Oh
time.
yes, and don't forget Craft and Chat in the morning with Ginger. So post that link. One of the mods post Ginger's link for Craft and Chat. And then I'll give you her information because I join her live every Thursday morning too.
Okay.
Yeah, so my mornings are set out, and then Mike and Terry, they're
Oh,
live.
there they
All
are.
right, guys,
Yeah.
love you. I will talk at you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Aw,
Yeah, that went good.
yes.